The Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Triangle, Hurricane Alley, whatever you want to call it. The vicinity in and around the Bermuda Triangle is a stretch of water in the North Atlantic Ocean that is one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. Boats and ships sail through it for ports in the Americas, Caribbean islands, and Europe, and planes regularly fly over it. But because the Bermuda Triangle is one of the most heavily traveled areas of the world, many boats, ships, and aircraft have disappeared while traveling through it. Over the years, many vessels have gone missing, and even after extensive search operations, no traces of them have been found. Disappearances in the area have been documented since the 1600s. Even Christopher Columbus reported seeing strange lights and strange compass readings in 1492. So what would happen if we drained the Bermuda Triangle? What would we find at the bottom? That is the question we're asking right now on Life's Biggest Questions. Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that asks the most interesting questions we can think of, and we attempt to answer them for your entertainment. My name is Charlotte Dobre, and if you haven't already, do me a solid and subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. And if you're interested in connecting with the creative team behind LBQ, check out the description for the links to our socials. So, what if we drained the Bermuda Triangle? Let's stick to the facts and not imagine that there might be some sort of supernatural cause. As much as I would like to think that there's a portal to another dimension in the Devil's Triangle, most scientists have found logical explanations for its mysteries. Here are a list of vessels and planes that we would probably find at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle if we drained it. In 1609, the Sea Venture was wrecked near the eastern end of the Bermuda Triangle. The commander, Sir George Somers, and his crew came ashore and created a human settlement on the island. In 1812, the Patriot went missing on December 30th. Aboard was Theodosia Burr Alston, daughter of United States Vice President Aaron Burr. In 1814, the USS Epervier disappeared along with her crew while carrying the peace treaty to end the war between America and the North African Barbary States. In 1872, the Mary Celeste, one of the best-known ghost ships of the Bermuda Triangle, went missing. Then in 1881, the Ellen Austin came across a ship that was sailing with absolutely no one on board. Some of the crew from the Ellen Austin transferred onto the other ship and tried to travel to New York on it, but the ship mysteriously disappeared, then reappeared but had no one aboard. It disappeared again without a trace. In 1918, a huge cargo ship called the USS Cyclops went missing in the Triangle. There were over 300 crew members aboard, and it's regarded as one of the biggest losses of life the Bermuda Triangle has ever caused. In 1945, several training flights that took off from a naval base in Florida never returned to the base. Even a flying boat that was sent to search for the planes went missing. These are just a few of the dozens, if not hundreds of vessels and aircraft that we would probably find at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle. This area of the Bermuda Triangle was also frequented by pirates several hundred years ago. Pirates didn't even have modern technology and they sailed on wooden ships. Who knows, maybe there could be troves of buried treasure that sunk after ships were walloped by the waves. So other than ships and planes, what else will we find at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle? Computer data has allowed us to drain 500 miles of the Puerto Rico Trench. On the seabed of the Bermuda Triangle, 5 miles down, there is highly varied terrain, cliffs and valleys for hundreds of miles. Scientists also believe that there might be a giant crater at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle, or several of them. They believe this because at the bottom of the Barents Sea, off the coast of Norway, there lies huge craters measuring up to 800 meters wide and 45 meters deep. These craters were made by the buildup of methane in sediments on the sea floor. When they leak, they pop through the seabed into the water above. There have also been reports of methane gas in the Bermuda Triangle, causing fog that makes it difficult for planes to see and causing ships to sink. These huge blowouts of gas could put ships in danger and might be one of the reasons why the waters of the Devil's Triangle are so turbulent. But that's not the only hypothesis. The area of the Bermuda Triangle is prone to rogue waves, as the triangle is where there are often multiple storms merging together. Storms come from Mexico, the equator, and farther east in the Atlantic, and when they meet, they create freak waves that can be over 100 feet high. What do you think we would find at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle if we drained it? Let us know in the comments. For now, I'm going to respond to some of your comments and questions from my last video on this channel. What if we all stormed Area 51? The weird kid said they probably already moved Danny DeVito's bathwater to another base. The US Air Force must protect Daddy DeVito's bathwater at all costs. Y said, I work at Area 51 and one of my buddies I work with there are planning to prank the people by wearing an alien costume. Be careful, they might capture them and take them home. Faxel said, Mummy never signed the permission slip. I've been practicing Naruto running every day. Get her a Sephora gift card and ask her again. That is all for this episode of Life's Biggest Questions. If you want to continue watching this channel, check out the playlist that's currently flashing on your screen. And make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will see you in a future episode of Life's Biggest Questions.